welcome. Welcome to New Conversations. Welcome to our new platform. My name is Yao Sumpa. Over the last few weeks, I've been having very deep thoughts, different conversations with different people. I guess the central theme of the conversations comes down to one essential question. How do I really succeed in Africa? Or is it really possible to do business in Africa and succeed? I think it's a conversation that has been deeply insightful, but is one that is also humbling at the same time. Well, 15 years ago, I joined financial services. I left financial services into full legal practice. And over the last 15 years, 16 years into a career in financial services and law, I've had to learn the context. I've had to learn to understand what it means to do business in Ghana and on the continent. But prior to joining financial services, as far back as 2005, I was a teacher in a small private school somewhere in the middle part of Ghana. And I was always concerned about the development of younger people. And so we started a campaign around engaging students about different ways of being developed. And that passion has stayed with us. In 2022, we did our own roadshow, stopped in different campuses, having conversations about leadership, business, and entrepreneurship. Now, we're creating and curating a new platform called Doing Business in Africa platform, which is these conversations. If you followed us for a while, about 3 years ago, we did a 21 episodes in a long conversation about money and financial stability and financial education, a 21 episode learning. Subsequent to that, getting to the election, we did policy analysis to have clear conversations about the policy choices, breaking the manifestos down in a way that helps all of us to sort of appreciate what the campaigning messages were. Now we've gone back, we've reflected, we've sort of curated, and we've come back with a new platform, which is Doing Business in Africa conversation. So this is our introductory video to say welcome to our new series, welcome to our new conversations about doing business on the continent. On this platform, there is only one objective, which is to say, how do we increase your likelihood of succeeding in doing business on this continent? And how do we really bring you value in a way that makes you doing business on the continent a bit more likely to succeed? However you look at it, this continent is the next market. It's at the edge of frontier markets. The median age on this continent is 19. That of Ghana is around 21. Now, the real conversation is that if you take two people on this continent and they are a young population, less than 21 years, the real conversation is how are we modeling, how are we educating ourselves in a way that we build capacity that entrenches how we build real sustainable businesses on this continent. So welcome to this platform. It's really a youth-centered educational content intended to say from all the business schools, from all the law education, from all the working in corporate world, how do we break the conversations down so that the street can meet the gown? How does a town meet the gown in a way that the learnings are clear and in a way that we all can increase our likelihoods of succeeding in doing business? So welcome. You know me for saying Uhuru. So I will end by saying Uhuru. It's time to find the freedoms that matters in doing business in a way that is successful, in a way that increases our likelihood of success. And so be our partner on this journey. This will be a much lengthier, this will be a much ongoing conversations about doing business on the continent. If you have any comments, if you have any specific things you want us to talk about, send it to us. But we're curating a long-lasting conversation about increasing our odds in doing business on the continent. So, again, my name is Yao Sompa. I will be facilitating these conversations, and we will be bringing you nothing but the best value in making sure that your business on this continent is a bit more successful. We wish you well, and hopefully you will be with us on this journey. We urge you to honestly consider the value by following us, follow the conversations, do share the conversations with others as we start these introductory videos. Be engaged with us by interacting with our posts and helping us generate content that really is transformative, but also intentional in making sure that business and legal education is accessible to all in a way that it's useful and practical to us. Again, uhuru.